Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Baldur's Gate 2 Shadows of Amn-Nai. No, not Shadows of Amn, Throne of Bhaal. Yes, we have completed Shadows of Amn completely and utterly, and also with a special ending as we saw before. But yeah, we're moving on in our adventures and trying to, I don't know what's gonna happen if we're gonna save our brethren, basically the children of Bhaal are all together in the city of Saradush, and for once I know the name of the city at the beginning of the episode, and I promise you I didn't prepare for that, so it just came to my mind. Well, it's been a couple of episodes at the very least where I start the episode by saying I don't know the name, but yes, I do.
This
And
behavior must not continue.
Minsk is very upset.
Feel the burning stare of
Because
my hamster and change
of
your
reasons.
ways.
No, Minsk, we're gonna need to thread the line very carefully. But last episode we came in here into the militia headquarters, and apparently there was a guy that I forget the name of that got imprisoned, and I think unjustly. Let's see if we can get ourselves some reputation, some favor with these people, and help them out in some manner. Well, it depends on what the guy that exited here, being unscoured by justice, it depends on what he has to offer me, but we'll see. Let's have a chat with Captain Samand over here. I forgot his voice though. I don't, if he doesn't have a voice.
What can it be now?
That's his voice. What? Oh, you must be the ones Melisande told me about. Just what our town needs. More ball spawn. My name is Captain Samand, and I'm a very busy man right now. Yeah, I need to ask you a few questions. Oh, well, you better make it quick. I can't stay for long. I must see to the defense of the walls. Yeah, right. The city is being bombarded. How are you gonna defend against giants? But anyway, why did your soldiers drag that young man away? Oh, that. A most unpleasant matter. A few days ago, someone opened a secret gate into the town. Saradush could easily have been overrun. We just discovered the traitor was a young man named Matteo. Yeah, but you don't sound convinced. Not now, not before. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that someone betrayed us. The enemy came through a small sewer outlet that was protected by both a locked iron gate and several powerful magic wards. Well, but not by guards. Usually, in this postern doors, because it is effectively what they are, sally doors, as it were, you have at least one soldier, and maybe two. You have one actually protecting with sword, an arm, or whatever, and another one just scouting, because if the other guy dies, he needs to sound the alarm. That's usually how it goes. All castles, all cities have postern doors. Come on. But yeah, they just, you know, it's the way of technology, you know? They give it up to magic. They trust that magic is gonna work, and then there's a bug in the magic, and then it doesn't, and it's somebody else's fault. Never the guy that put the magic in there. Anyway, he continues, there is no way to open that entrance from the outside, but Matteo is a faithful soldier, not the type of man to betray Saradush. Yeah, maybe he didn't, actually. Are there any other suspects? An alarm was raised, says Captain Samand, and my soldiers arrived only a few moments after the gate was opened. We found 3 people in the area. Matteo, Ardik Santel, and the merchant Kaiser Jaheri. When we began our investigations, I strongly suspected Kaiser. He's a greedy, self-serving weasel who would sell his own mother if the price was right. Well, I don't see anything wrong with that. So, do I see a hint of prejudice here? Just because somebody is rich doesn't mean they're mean. It's because of their voice and the way they talk that it means they're mean. At least in this game, we'll see. So what changed your mind? We didn't get a chance to complete our investigations. Ardik, the son of the Countess Santel, disappeared. He was our primary witness. Huh. So perhaps Ardik himself is the culprit. Did you consider this? No, not Ardik. Someone who didn't know better might think Ardik was taking revenge for Grumnir's banishment of his father, but the Count was nothing but a cruel, violent bastard. Grumnir did Ardik and the Countess a favor, and Ardik bears no ill will towards the town. Really? Does he not? Okay, still his disappearance is pretty suspicious. I mean, if he was the witness, maybe you can see where I'm going? No, it isn't. Ardik was taking his regular shift manning the battlements. He wouldn't be the first taken by an enemy arrow or some foul spell, or maybe Matteo murdered him. But why do you suspect Matteo now? Our attention was focused on the vile Kaiser Jaheri, but we had no proof. Then the Countess told us that Ardik, her son, had implicated Matteo before he disappeared. Maybe Ardik and the Countess are behind us, seeking revenge on Grumnir for banishing the Count? Again, it goes back. Yeah, I doubt it, says Captain. Both Ardik and the Countess hated the Count. He had a short temper and a heavy hand. If Grumnir hadn't banished him, well, who can say? Yeah, but you're still convicting Matteo solely on hearsay. Well, If you knew the Countess, you would know her word is beyond reproach, and she has nothing to gain from a lie. Matteo was Ardic's closest friend. Accusing him was very traumatic for her. Still, I have to admit, this does not sit well in my gullet. I was so sure Kaiser Jaheri was the culprit. See, it's just prejudice. This guy is terrible. Who put you in charge of the guard? Seriously, he's just hearsay from one hand, and then there's prejudice from the other. These guys are a bunch of incompetent people. I need to be here, and I need to solve their problems all the time. This is just... Anyway, my character's pissed off. I'm not. I'm just kidding. Well, half kidding. Not pissed off, but what I said, though, I think it made sense. Anyway, to discover it was one of my own men... I'm shocked. Yeah. So now you sit back and wait the executioner? Well, Matteo will not be executed, not while we are on the siege. The defense of Saradush is my first concern, but if I had more time, I would investigate further. I just want to find the truth. Well, perhaps I could delve deeper into this matter. If you wish to investigate further, I will not stand in your way. Speak to Matteo in his cell. The jailer will let you see him. So... yeah, thank you for the information. I shall be going now. What you do is your own concern. I must await... Away is a verb. I think it is. I believe it is. I must away to aid the defense of Saradush. Yeah, you go. Saratush. Oh boy, I'm such an imbecile, seriously. Why would I laugh at that joke? That is not even a joke. It's just a stupid... Anyway, doesn't matter. Don't think less of me, please. Think less of me because of all the other stupid things that I say, not because of that stupid joke. Anyway, history of the bunch of other stuff. This is just histories for people that start to play the expansion without playing the first game. We have an Iron Stone over here, and who's the best one in terms of lore? So currently my lore is 84. That's pretty decent. Misk's lore is 0. Absolutely 0. Oh boy, lore 13 for Jahira, and her lore is 64, so my lore is fantastic. Of course, not as good as, there it is, not as good as Herr Dallas, but then again, he was high level, very high level. Can memorize one extra 7th level wizard spell, and this one is armor class, oh yeah. By all means, who needs that the most? You would need that, especially considering that you are wearing a +1 taco. Is that a good thing? This is a good thing for her. What are you wearing? Plus saving throws. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, let's keep it over there because it's a nice one. And she's still wearing this regenerate 2 HP per turn. Okay, we're good to go. And did he open that for me? I think he did open that for me. Well, that's the way to the prison, I suppose. Although the prison is on the other side. There's 2 prisons in this town for gameplay reasons, really. Because you know it is for gameplay reasons, because of reasons. It's quite obvious why. Saradush jailer.
Something on your mind?
Hey, can't you see I'm busy guarding the jail? I don't have time for your yammering. Yeah, this guy is very smart. He's very concentrated on watching that door. Yeah, Captain Saman said I should speak to the prisoner, Matteo. Captain Samand, why didn't you say so? I'll unlock the door for you, and you can come and go as you please. Yep, that's what doors become when you open them. Unlock them. Who are you? Are you here to further torment me? To heap more scorn upon my head? Man, this is a very well-spoken guard. No. My name is Markos. I think you've been framed. There's no reason not to say this. Let's just try to be friends with him. Praise Joaquin! Someone who believes me. I cannot understand why she would falsely accuse me. She's a good woman. When I was growing up with Ardic, her son, she was like a second mother to me. Well, I can name one thing. Doppelgangers. That was very common in the first game, and I'm sure it can happen anytime. And even though it's a very cheap thing, that's basically the only reason why she would accuse you. Well, it's not the only reason, but it would be the easiest to explain. Yeah, maybe she and Ardic planned this as a revenge for what Grumnir did to her husband, but that's not it. Is that it? No, that's not possible, says Matteo. If Ardic and his mother felt anything when Grumnir banished the Count, it was only relief. He was a brutal, savage man. They're better without him. Better off without him. Yeah, could the Countess be under some type of duress? Well, the Countess did seem to be acting strangely when she spoke to Captain Samand. At first I thought it was grief over Ardic's loss, but now I think there may be something more sinister afoot. Oh, maybe she's a doppelganger. I regret that there is nothing more I can tell you. You must speak to the Countess at her home to find the reason behind her actions.
A bottle of wine, a blanket, a little music as we rest? Are these things too much to ask?
Can I point out that he is clearly very interested in me saving his ass, but he just concluded the investigation on this part. I should be able to interrogate him further, especially because I had a lot of questions before that, but, well, I'll overlook that because the game is clearly railroading me towards whatever the game feels is the best approach, or the next step in this battle. I will take that, well, in this quest. Let's go away. We're good here. There's nobody else. Where? So if I want to find a captain...
Gather your party before venturing forth.
How do I find him? Okay, so they're doing things. They're attacking the fire giants. There's a dog, a chicken. We got the sewers. So where do we need to go? Saravok in hell. Betrayal at the gates. Saratush under siege. Dealing with Gromnir. Betrayal at the gates. That's the one. So Mateo claims he is innocent. Why the Countess would accuse? Perhaps it is tied to her missing son. I should talk to the Countess if she is hiding anything. And see if she's hiding anything. Now, where can I find the Countess? Kaiser's home. Is that it? Kaiser? I mean, it is. It was locked before, but now it isn't. Let's go on in.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Kaiser Jahari. Oh, that's this guy. That's why it was locked. He wasn't home. And now he arrives and he opens the door. That's very good. Okay, let's have a chat with him.
I punch.
Okay, let's just check out what we have in here. We must keep fighting, says say the guard. Yeah, you must. You shouldn't actually, but you should just hide. But whatever. Whatever you feel is the best to accomplish your duty. We have something over here. We're also gonna need to sleep because she needs to be leveled up again. We have... Ooh. Okay. AI is off. I'm gonna look for traps. And look what we found. I want you to disable that trap over there. Okay. Now we have 2 locks. Nice. Also, I need to make sure she doesn't have the wrong... She does have the wrong ring right there. Much better. Let's bring Markos up here so I can steal. Let's open the door. Markos goes in there. Oh boy. Siege is going strong outside. Okay, let's see what we have. A few gems and a little bit of gold. We have a way down. You see that? And mantle. That is...
A bottle of wine, a blanket, a little music as we rest. Are these things too much to ask?
There it is. I wonder if it's locked. It is. I didn't see that. I wasn't looking at it. It's quite small. Okay. A potion of mind focusing. It's really not anything to write home about. No, don't want that. Gone. Okay. Put all that in there. Over here we have mantle. This thing is a level 7 spell that she doesn't know, so she's gonna learn that, but not right now. In due time. I don't use it anyway, so it's probably not necessary, but I'll still keep it. Mind focusing, that's intelligence. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Open those and let's get on with our lives. Actually, we're still missing a room over here.
Name it.
Send her over there. She still has the extra abilities to detect things and all that, and open things as well. That is locked. She's gonna close that door. We just got... There it is. We just got somebody dying. Yeah, these guys keep dying. Left and right. I wonder how the game does that, though. Thank you very much for not noticing the trap, Imoen. That's what you get. Get out of there before you guys all die. Seriously, get out of there. I didn't save, so it's quite an important aspect of this whole thing. Okay, let's see. We have a teardrop thing. We have that over there, and we have... what's this one? Oh, summon Ifreti or something. Okay, that was my bad. Can I save? Yes, I can. Let's have a chat with this guy.
Interlopers in my abode? Perhaps you have mistaken this edifice for an establishment of commerce. I assure you, you are mistaken.
I thought you were a trader. If you vacate these premises forthwith, I shall exonerate you from the transgression of your intrusion. Well, that's very kind of you, but I have some questions. I am at a distinct disadvantage. You have the privilege of knowing my appellation, yet your own moniker remains something of an enigma. Well, why didn't you use the same word again? Or just say your own? Why did you... He's clearly showing off. I do like his verbiage, but then I'm afraid I'm not as good at it as he is, but let's see if I can actually... Let's go with that. Why do you use so many big words? Are you trying to make me feel stupid? Oh, my utilization of complex lock... Actually, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's very close to a very common word in Portuguese, but... So I know the word, of course, but... Locution? Locution. I think that's how it goes. my utilization of complex locution is more a reflection of my own superincumbent mental acuity than an aspersion of on your own circumscribed lexicon. Yeah, well, maybe your grandiose vocabulary is a pathetic compensation for an insufficiency in the nether regions of your anatomy. Oh, that's a low blow. Well, what can I do for you? Oh, apparently it hit home. Anyway, I want to ask you a few questions about Matteo. Oh, a sorrowing circumstance, to be sure. Who would have conjectured that Matteo was a traitor? I think you're involved in this somehow, Kaiser. Oh, your accusations are completely unfounded and without merit. Captain Samand has found Matteo to be the sole culpable perpetrator. My breath ran away from me.
Conversation with you is an exercise in futility and an inconvenience I have no need of. I refuse to participate further in this implied denigration of my reputation.
That's racist. It is a word, but it does have... It does have racist connotations. You shouldn't say that, dude. You shouldn't. If you vacate these premises forthwith, I shall exonerate you for the transgression of your intrusion. Yeah, you said that before. Let's see. I'm Markos. I want to ask you about Mateos. Okay, so let's see. I know you're involved, Kaiser. I just want a piece of the action. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, you are most perceptive, my ball-spawn friend. Oh, do not look so surprised. I knew both your identity and your ancestry long before you blundered into my not-so-humble abode. Before you vault to spurious conclusions. I don't know what that is. Spurious. I don't know what that means. Good on you, man. Good on you. So before you vault to spurious conclusions, however, I suggest you hear my oh crap, man. I also know what that is. Well, I mean, from the context, you can see my exegesis, or whatever, of the extenuating circumstances. I have an offer for you, child of Ball. We are two of a kind, you and I. I admit I abducted Arctic, and even one of the dullest faculties can deduce from this that I am also the one responsible for opening the gate. Though ultimately my initial plan did not see fruition. Yeah, I figured, because you wanted to leave the town, most likely. So, you tried to betray Saradush to its enemies and failed. Evil schemes to destroy a city are never as simple as they first seem, are they? I learned that hard lesson at Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Saravak, shut up. I taught you that hard lesson. This town is doomed regardless of my actions, and I only sought to augment my own capital before the inevitable denouement, that's from French, most likely. Denouement. Boy, I like this, though. I like that, but it's a little bit, the inevitable demise of the... No, that's not demise. That means... Nouement? What's that for? What does that mean? Huh, I have no idea. End of the siege, I guess. I can offer a similar abundance of reaches to you. Oh, you have my interest, Kaiser Jahiri. Keep talking. The defenses of Saradush are bolstered by the enchantments of the mage Erard. I intend to eradicate Erard's contributions, thus expanding the eventual subjugation of the town. Expediting, not expanding. Expediting. Oh, you mean you're going to kill him off? Inelegant, yet precisely accurate. If you exterminate the enchanter Erard, I will reveal Ardic's hidden location, and I am certain his mother will reward you most handsomely upon your return. Yeah, I've killed my share of mages in the past. One more shouldn't be too much trouble. Alternatively, the Countess could be forcibly compelled into a more permanent silence, given her propensity to disseminate potentially damaging information. I would pay handsomely for that service. Whoa, you want almost everyone dead, don't you? I leave the choice to you, Markos. Kill Erard and recoup compensation from the Countess for liberating Arctic. Or silence the Countess and I will remunerate you and kill Erard myself in due time. Murder for hire, Markos. This goes against everything I stand for. Relax, Shahira. We haven't even done anything yet. You're right, Markos. I will judge you by what you actually do. Not what I fear you might do. Do we now have a full understanding of the situation? May I rely on your absolute cooperation in this matter? So, Kaiser, what's to stop me from telling Captain Samand what I know? Actually, what's stopping me from killing you right now? Well, I know what it is, because the quest script probably doesn't account for that choice, and it would break the quest if I did that. So that's probably what's keeping me from killing him. I wish I could, because it seems like a plausible way of doing this thing. Although, then I wouldn't know. Well, I would know, because that is where he keeps Azir, or whatever the name of the guy is. I have no idea where he is, but yeah. So, yeah, what's stopping me from telling the captain? Telling on you, basically. Without some proof, no one would believe your tale, and it would be extremely detrimental to the health of Arctic. So, oh, there it is. Fantastic. Fantastic game, thank you. So what's stopping me from just killing you now? You might make the attempt, but my death will not bring gain to anyone involved. I don't care for gain. What gain? What? Gain? I'm rich. I don't care for gain. This is not about gain. Anyway, he continues, I suggest you save your violent impulses for other individuals. Herard comes readily to mind. Boo does not trust Kaiser, Markos. See how his nose twitches? Something smells about this, and it is not stinky clouds from Boo's furry backside. Return only once your task is done, says Kaiser. Until then, we have nothing further to discuss. So, really, I still believe that the game might break the quest if I attack him right now, but I will go downstairs, and I will, Eric? Was that his name? I will try to save the guy, because he's probably in here. I mean, he would be in here. Got fighters. Okay, turn on the AI. Can I sleep? You have found a small hidden switch behind a trap. You shall have to disarm the trap if you wish to flick the switch. Well, sounds like it. You flick the switch and hear the muffled turning of gears. And I got a massive hiccup trying to murder me as I say this. Okay, so I will cast, if she still has it, and she does, I'll cast a spell right there.
Yes?
Yes, let's check this thing out. Should have probably saved. There it is. Those guys don't mind me taking these, which is fantastic. Thank you very much, sirs. I really wouldn't... I don't have anything against these guys, so if they would step aside kindly and not bother me with their duty of defending whatever they're defending right now. Okay, so I think there's nothing over here. Of course it's locked. I was expecting it to be locked. This one is not. Okay. That one is open, so she goes over there. I can get whatever's in there. Ooh.
A bottle of wine, a blanket, a little music as we rest. Are these things too much to ask?
I got Starfall ore. This strange material comes from the core of a meteorite which fell from the heavens. The malleable ore is surprisingly strong and radiates an inner heat. Any item forged from the alien matter would undoubtedly possess mysterious and unearthly properties. Yeah, that's I like that. I like the notion of just what happens, you know, in RPGs usually. Oh, meteorite is above everything else. Ooh, I found another one of those switches. Good. Meteorites is the best thing. Well, turns out meteorites are usually made out of, well, the meteors, which are not the things that fall on Earth. That no, actually, are those comets? I don't. So meteors or meteorites are the same thing, I think. And comets are the things that don't actually crash onto our planet. So it needs to actually fall on our Earth for it, or you know, any planet really, but in this case in our Earth, for it to be a meteorite or a meteor. But it's usually made of iron. It's just iron.
Ready and willing.
And iron is iron. It's probably crappy iron most likely. There we go. It probably, yeah, because it's just, you know, it might be very, you know, impure, but I wouldn't know about that. Iron is usually found very, you know, contaminated with other things. Getting pure iron is extremely, extremely rare. There are some instances in history where we find mines like that, but I don't know from the physics standpoint if meteors actually bring pure iron, because that would make sense, but it still would be iron, and you'd be able to make higher quality iron. But then again, you only need to heat up, I don't know, I think it's 2,000 degrees Celsius to heat iron that basically are able to just purify it to the maximum it can be. Is it 2,000 or 1,500? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a chat. Oh, man. I just looked at the time.
Something on your mind?
Time flies when you play this game, especially when you talk nonsense like I do. Anyway, if you got business, you better go upstairs and talk to Kaiser. There's nothing to see down here. So, what are you doing down here in Kaiser's basement? Well, what are you doing here? Or what are we doing here, he asks, rhetorically, I suppose. We're standing guard. What's it look like? But this place is empty. There's nothing to guard. Look, Kaiser gives the orders. We just follow them. He wants us in the basement, so that's where we go. Get it? So get back upstairs. Kaiser doesn't want anyone snooping around his basement. Okay, that's really good to hear.
Something up?
You know what? I think we might be missing another gear somewhere in here. another trap or something. But I will still give it a tug on this door. It works. Oh, there's something in here. Time to move indeed. I think it's gonna be up here because this wall is not properly... Oh, there's another one. Okay, so these guys are probably gonna attack me very, very soon. Because as soon as that thing opens...
What is it?
Markos, for endeavoring to divulge my machinations, I shall repay you with the gruesome demise of both Arctic and yourself. Really? Where's Arctic? How do you demise him? How would that work? Oh, hi! We have fighters in here. That's not that great. Let's switch her to that. Let's get Minsk in there as soon as we can. There we go. That's good. And let's bring you back over here. The AI should do the work for the rest of the stuff. We got this guy trying to sneak up on me, which is bad enough. Saravok is doing his thing out here. Yeah, the fighters are pretty decent. Actually, I'm gonna bring you back here. Are you fighting Saravok? Did I not customize? I didn't customize him, did I? I'm so sorry. Don't use items or special abilities. Attack enemies, yes. You have turn undead? No, he doesn't. He doesn't. It's just part of the thing. Okay, he's gonna do his thing. Good stuff. Now, of course, we must enjoy. Oh, that guy just disappeared because he took a potion that I'm gonna steal. Oh, that one I'm not gonna steal. I know.
Are these things too much to ask?
Who's that? We have a spellcaster back here with a shield. Okay, Jahira. Arctic Centel is over there. Okay. Oh, she's dead. Or something is dead. Just chunks of... No, she's not. I don't know why she's not visible. Time stop. Really? Good for you. Good for you. She's attacking Markos. Or something. Oh, I paused. Okay. Should be okay. Should go smoothly enough. She casts stun on Saravok. Okay. He's gonna, of course, fall to that because that's not... There's no saving throw against the symbol. Fear on Saravok. Okay, I think I can... If I can pause the game fast enough. No, he doesn't get feared. Wait a minute, he does. I need Lilarkor on him. Oh, I need Lilarkor over here, so he's gonna have that, and you're gonna have another sword sometime later. Just do that for right now, and that way he doesn't get afraid. We're probably gonna need a breach in here. Okay, it's been a while since I cast some spells. Oh, she's invisible. Or something. Let's bring you over here, and let's cast True Sight. True Sight, where is it? There it is. She... Of course. Of course it did. So this might go really badly, because I'm not pulling it off right now.
Gotcha good.
Okay, so you guys... Oh, you guys are doing damage. Nope. No, okay, so the True Sight is probably gonna work, but I'm gonna need a breach. Let's see if I can get it ready. So we need to kill that thing. There it is. Okay, so she should be back. There it is. Attack her. Fast. Okay, so she gets protection from magical weapons. She is casting that a bunch, and she's dead. Whew, okay. That was a pretty tough mage. I'm okay with that. Oh, he's afraid. Well, is he stunned or something? Yeah, he's afraid and stunned. Well, we got our things. We got it done. That's all that matters, really. At the end of the day, it really is all that matters. We got a bunch of stuff. We got keys. We got potions. It's just, we have things for days. Let's see what we have here. So this goes over here. Good. And potion of invisibility goes over here. A dagger +2 goes over there. We have Shaki figurine. It's a charge ability to transform once per day. Sets armor class to -5. User is hasted. Excuse the hiccups. And can attack twice per round with a +4 short sword, as if possessing 2 proficiency slots in the short sword. So it's not bad. It's just weird. But I don't think I want it at all. And that is a key, goes over there. Leather armor +1 goes over here to be sold. Let's get the rest of the stuff over here. I'm encumbered. That's okay. And these are all crappy. The short sword +3 is not bad. Put it over there. I mean, it's probably not going to be required. I think everything else is better. Everything else that I have. Come on, indeed. I'm going to shut you up, Lilarkor. I'm sorry, little guy. I am sorry. I know you're a friend and you're a pal and you're kind of funny as well, given the right circumstance. Can I save? I cannot, because that guy is running away from me. Okay. So, Arctic, can I talk to you?
Something on your mind?
Oh, and so the foul traitor dies. I thank you. On behalf of all the citizens of Saladush, there is much I must do. I cannot stay, but thank you once again. And he's off. Target gone for Minsk, because he just broke off of his things, but he's still stunned. Okay, and with that, I am Colonel RPG, and this has been Baldur's Gate Throne of Ball. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video, but above all, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye. Oh, man.